Joshua and Vanessa, what a film. It's a film that the world needs right now.
I agree.
But having said that, Vanessa, what was it like making a film like this when not only the world was shutting down, but the arts community was shutting down?
It was very, very special. And we knew how special it was that we got to come together and do what we love together and know that we could share this incredible story with people at a time of need, you know? But for us personally, being able to perform when all of the theaters are closed. I remember we were on stage at the New York Theater and Lynn walked on stage and we had our little audience and he was like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the only functioning theater in New York City. And we looked at each other and we were just like, our minds were just like blown because that doesn't happen. And so the fact that we could do what we love together and share that in this safe space where everyone supported each other, it felt magical, truly.
It's a moment when what you love to do and your gift becomes the elixir, like the medicine for your community.
Work.
Yeah.
You know, and when he said that specifically, I was like, oh my gosh.
Both were. We were like,
we were shook.
Looked at each other. We were sitting right next to each other.
Like, this is real.
Yeah.
In the entire Manhattan Island.
Yeah.
This is the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Special moment.
And Joshua, I think that's why I've loved stalking you guys on Instagram in these past couple of days, because seeing you all back together and the joy. I loved your Instagram post. It was the 5 or 6 of you together and our Tick Tick Boom family is back together again. What has it been like doing something just yourselves and now putting it out there and enjoying it with the rest of the world?
We all felt like this was super special as we read the script, as we rehearsed for so long on and off. And we would see little shots here and there, like, oh my gosh, that's really good, right? There's moments when you're like, is this just good because this is our lives? Or is this, or this really relatable? And I think having seen the film now last night it really is really specific to musical theater performing life, but the themes are universal.
Yeah.
And they really are about, what do you do with the time that you have? Are you going to choose fear or love in whatever time you have?
Yeah, I have to say, watching it, I was a blubbering, inspired mess. It was just like, I was so thankful.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I was so thankful for social distancing because I was actually doing that ugly sobbing cry that Joshua mentioned there, that there is a question that keeps getting asked here, and it's, are you letting yourself be led by fear or by love? Vanessa, how do you let yourself be led by love when fear is trying to take over?
That's a great question. I'm going to throw it back to Jonathan Larson with one of my favorite mottos from Rent, and it's no day but today. And I feel like that's always really stuck with me and made me really assess my life and make sure the things that I was doing and filling my time with were things that are truly important to me. It's a really important thing to ask yourself, and I feel like we've all had to deal with ourselves having more time than we've ever had in a way that a lot of people might not have ever had to deal with themselves. So it's just really beautiful to ask that question and to explore this community and how they support each other and the struggle and the dream and the fight and the passion of it all. It really just takes you on the ultimate journey.
Yeah. And finally, Joshua, what impact does an experience like this have on your own life?
Another great lyric from Tick Tick Boom is right before Fear or Love, cages or wings.
Which I got tattooed on my shoulder.
Yeah, I remember really there was a day when she was like, I'm gonna get that. I was like, better go ahead. I think for me, the impact is the realization that I can choose at every moment as success continues to change what that definition is. Am I going to choose freeing thoughts, or am I going to choose thoughts that weigh me down? A community that inspires me and lifts me up, or people that are not supportive of what I do? And it's, I have to constantly ask myself that question over the years and the hours of the day, and that mindfulness, the question that Jonathan put in those, fear or love, cages or wings. There's not an answer. Sometimes you are led by, sometimes it's fear, but just being mindful that, hey, this is what I'm choosing.
Yeah.
And I can also choose something else. I'm like, yo, Jonathan was on some other stuff with this mindfulness, these questions. It's not just about the answers, but the questions are what I'll take with me from this film.
Okay, so I just got chills, and I am going to go and rewatch the film again from the comfort of my own home, where I can ugly cry as much as I want. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.